I am a superhuman, and I am here in Superhuman Legends in Roblox. I'm going to show you guys the game, and we are going to go hopefully to the next zone, which is here. It does say coming soon, so we'll see what happens when we actually get there. But when you get into the game, you have 3 different characters you can choose from. One that is based on aura, one that is based on speed, and one that is based on strength. I chose aura to start off with. Basically, the way it works is you're going to choose your character, you're going to start training that character, and then you are going to go through and rebirth, and every time you do, you're going to get a new strength aura, and you're also going to be trying to fly to a new zone. So I've just hit the point where I can rebirth here, but I'm not going to do it just yet because I want to see if I'm able to make it to the next zone, even though it might not actually take me there. What you're going to do is you're going to come to your training zone. You can, no matter what hero you choose, train in these different zones, and really everything comes down to what your pets are and your rebirthing and stuff. So you can hit auto train, that kind of thing. But when you come into these other areas here to train, you're going to get something like this here, where you're basically going to try and keep your bar full here. And this is going to give you a bit of a bonus to your training, at least here on the aura mode. And so that's what you're going to do here. You can just auto train and it'll do it for you on aura at the very least. But if you want to go and train something else, you can come, let's say, train speed. And if I were to click while training, you can see that I gain this like electrical sort of thing if I tap really fast, and that gives me a bit of a bonus there. And as you can see, my stuff is going up slowly. And then over here are portals and stuff, so you can go back to the previous areas, that kind of thing. If we come over here to the strength one, you'll see that if you were to keep clicking, you'll go into what is called overdrive mode, where you'll basically go faster and faster, and you'll start flashing blue energy. And of course, I am gaining, my strength pretty quickly there, and that sort of thing. Now, in order to get better pets and stuff like that, you're gonna need gems, which the pets are over here. In order to get gems, you're gonna need to go and fly. So let's go ahead and fly and see if this takes us to the next area. We're gonna click here, we're gonna build this up over here to 100. Hopefully do it enough time, and then we're gonna fill this up. That's gonna give us a speed boost. I may not make it. I may not have enough aura to get to the end here, but I'm going to be pretty close, actually. Okay, I'm gonna be fairly close. That's fine. And we got 18 trillion diamonds out of that. So of course, we're gonna come over here, buy a couple pets, and open up some eggs, that kind of thing. Got a robot here, and these are all the things you can get, by the way. So buying some pets, doing that sort of thing. And then once we get enough pets, we can actually combine them together here in the area here. We can evolve them. It'll give them an extra star, which will boost their abilities. And I believe you can get to maybe 3-star. I'm not sure if you can get higher than 2-star. I haven't actually done that yet, but that's a thing. This is a PvP zone that is not in the game just yet. And that's pretty much it for the actual worlds themselves. I would like to make it to the end, but I'm going to need to get a lot more points. And in order to do that, I'm going to have to rebirth. So you do have a multiplier when you are training, but when you rebirth, it increases that basic multiplier. So let's go ahead and rebirth. And now I'm really tiny. I should get a new sort of aura for what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna just keep doing that. Now I'm bigger because I do have a bit of a different aura. We have like blue or purple sort of sparks coming out of the black aura that surrounds me. So we're gonna do that. So in order to rebirth, as you gain power, you have levels here. So this power is all of your power combined. And in order to rebirth, you need to hit a certain level over here. So I need to hit level 110. That's gonna take a little while to do. But every time you level up, it increases the power of your aura, which increases your overall multiplier. And then you're gonna have to wait until you get to the right level to basically rebirth and do it all over again. 9 trillion power later, and we are off to see the coming soon zone. Let's go. We're gonna max out our power here to 100. We're gonna go flying, and then we're gonna get a boost. Boom. And hopefully we can actually make it to the end. If not, I may actually have to go and get to 10 trillion. I should be able to make this, or at least get really close. 9, we did it. 10 trillion, boom. coming soon. And then we're gonna land here with a superpower landing, and that's kind of it. We got out of here, but because there's nothing new yet, we didn't get a cool cutscene. But what I'll do here for you guys, so I can show you all this, we're gonna go back to some of the previous zones, and I'll even go back to the home zone to show you guys this stuff, so that we can see at least the cutscene. And we'll go ahead and do a fly here. We're gonna go into the sky. Boom. We're gonna go ahead and activate the boost, and we're gonna make our way to this magma and ice planet here. And we are there. Boom. We need to get to like 1 million, I believe. Boom. Nice. A little bit of a cutscene. We made it. We have landed. And we are here on the magma ice zone. Magma frost. Very cool. So we've made it here. We did the thing. Also, I found out that pets only go to 3 stars, so that's your max level there on the stars there. And then we would have to go to the next zone here as well. Let's say you do have Rebirth tokens. If you come to the store, you can go to the Rebirth shop and spend them here. This will give you more pets to equip, better egg luck, and a higher inventory size. You can also come in here and buy these pets here. So let's say I want this necromancer. This one is as strong as my best pet, but it's actually 30% stronger, so it's 130%. If you want to switch heroes to get the other suits and train the other powers, you absolutely can do that. We're going to go here. However, you will start back at level 1 because each one of these heroes has their own sets of power. So when you go to become a hero, you are training these specific heroes. You don't get to keep your rebirths. You don't get to keep any of this stuff. I don't even think you get to keep your pets. So those are all hero and power specific. And so you basically would be starting over fresh again. And that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed the video, you want to see more of this game, be sure to leave a like on it. Feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. I've been BubbaTV24, and I am signing out.